letter for you. Strange how the messages never come while you're home.
So let's start methodically stealing everything there is. What's the best? I think. Let's take a look.
Find it. It's different here as captain. Feels like family.
Well, she has not learned the basic fact of life. You cannot be family with your boss. In fact, many families go down because of that. Because people start seeing themselves as bosses of their youngers or elders or something on that range of things.
Hope the day is treating you well.
Okay, let's explore. Okay, let's go to the chantry then. Let's go from the up. Yes, from the sundown.
There are still many refugees
Perhaps
that
if we
need
put
help.
some flowers there,
We all must
and
do our
some
part.
ribbon there. Bianca is a very pretty name.
I'll tell her you said so, Daisy.
She can't actually hear you, can she?
Of course she can. What kind of question is that?
Wait, are we talking about your crossbow or something else now?
May the Maker's gaze be upon you.
Forgive me, Your Grace.
Enough to ask forgiveness for a sin you committed in full knowledge. The Maker blessed us with minds and a conscience. He does not approve when we fail to use them.
I'm sorry.
I'm not the one he wronged.
Maker, give me strength.
Yeah, what has he been up to for the last 3 years? He said he was going to avenge his family. Didn't he? Okay. Let's read this one. Ironically, the Enchanter has the best records on the Imperium occupation that we have found. None of the forbidden texts which have undoubtedly been destroyed, but many administrative records in their cold number roads, miseries told thousands of slaves passed through the galleys to work the mines or to be shipped elsewhere. The list of elven children is numbing. 3 maimed, 2 mute, and 4 serviceable. These numbers don't add up. For every 1,000 slaves that came to Kirwall, 100 disappeared. I checked the tax rolls as well. The discrepancy is 632. So, this is an accountant doing this. If one has the wit to see it, 203 slaves went missing in the Imperium's 312th year. That's just 1 year! Other records showed similar discrepancies over centuries, practically a whole civilization of slaves simply disappeared. Okay. Maybe they were betrayed by Bertrand.
Piece of cake.
Well, those affirmed should be pretty worried that they need a belt that increases their defense. Tyrone, isn't that? Tyrone isn't the crazy... No, Tyrone... Who was Tyrone? I've met so many mages. Either he was the one... No, I think I know. She was the woman turning tempers into demons, yes. Let's take the book with us. Okay.
Let's not do that again.
Okay, let me save here. I want to look what would happen if we read the book. Just to see.
What am I?
Beg your pardon?
You don't call anyone by name except for me. Where's my nickname?
That's not true. There's Hawk and Bianca.
Hawk is a family name, and Bianca is a crossbow. Don't change the subject.
Haven't thought of a good one yet. What do you think of Red?
Too common.
Well, when you think of one, let me know.
Because the desire demons I encountered on Origins were more talkative. What? Okay. Why destroy them? They give me powers. Okay, let's load. Okay, I'll be sure to read them next time. Let me see. If I don't have that side quest, okay. I'll read them next time. A sad thing. But I didn't get killed, so no reloading there.
Your grandparents would be so proud of you. When I was a girl, the Amels were one of our most prominent families. I'm glad to have one of their line in the estate again. How can I help you?
What is the Chantry's stance on the Kunari presence here?
Would it help anything for us to get involved? Or is it more likely to light the kindling? If the Kunari act against us, the Templars will defend Kirkwall. Otherwise, we guard ourselves best by waiting.
How long have you been Grand Cleric?
I became a lay sister here when I was only a girl. My parents died of fever, and I was taken in by the Chantry. Eventually, I took my vows. After I had served for some time, the revered mothers agreed that I should travel to Orlais. The Divine herself appointed me Grand Cleric of Kirkwall. That was near 30 years ago.
You knew my grandparents?
I dedicated your mother into the Chantry. She was a beautiful baby. Your grandmother was a very proper lady, but she was beside herself that day. And your mother put a fist in my eye.
You're useless. Yes, bless me, mother, Grand Cleric, or whatever.
I'd always welcome your benediction.
Andraste, guide your steps in this difficult time. The Maker would not set me a challenge greater than I can manage.
I thought it would end here. That young lady, Hawk, she decimated Flint Company. No survivors. Yet, now that I know who sent them, it's harder to see their deaths as justice.
Death is never justice.
Hawk? We were just talking about you.
Carry on. I love to eavesdrop.
Hawk said sarcastically.
You know, I hate it when you do that.
Hawk muttered in an angry aside to the dwarf.
If, you two have a moment, I've learned who hired Flint Company. The Harrimans, a noble family of Kirkwall. They were my parents' allies. It's hard to believe they betrayed us like this.
Tell me about this family.
Lord Harriman used to be a good man, but he became rather strange in his dotage. He died some years back. His daughter took over the family, Lady Johanne Harriman. They say she's become quite reclusive of late.
Any idea why they turned on you?
Money? Power? It's hard to say. Lady Harriman was always jealous of my family for being royalty when hers were mere nobility. But I can't imagine that pushing her into outright murder.
They should pay for their crimes.
Unless I understand why they did this, any revenge I take will be hollow. I must speak with Lady Harriman and find out what drove her to this madness. But I am the last of my line. I should not go alone and make myself a target.
Fine. But don't think you're my top priority.
Thank you, Hawk. Having you by my side will stay anyone's hand. If you like, I can travel with you until you confront Lady Harriman. Otherwise, you can always find me here in the Chantry.
Okay, let's take him. See, maybe when I go to my house, I have a lot of what? Have a lot of.
Let me know when you're ready to talk to Lady Harriman. I will pray for guidance.
Bows, that's what I have, bow.
So the Seneschal's tax collector won't be coming around again like you asked. Funny story.
I'll pass, but thank you for the help.
Spoil sport. Why you want to squat up here in Hightown is beyond me.
I like the view.
So do I.
"3 years. There's still no sign of Daenerys. I'm beginning to wonder if he's finally given up.
This is his mansion, isn't it? He must know you're here.
Would you be surprised to learn that it isn't, in fact, his mansion? It belongs to a Tevinter merchant, one who has evidently given up on the place. Perhaps he is dead. Perhaps Daenerys killed him. Either way, if Daenerys